Welcome to London Underground.
The Jubilee Line is just under 23 miles long. For much of its length, it runs alongside the tracks of the Metropolitan Line. At Baker Street, it continues through the West End of London to Green Park, from where the Jubilee Line extension takes the line forward via Waterloo and London Bridge. Crossing the River Thames 4 times, London's newest underground line runs through the heart of Docklands before terminating in the East End at Stratford. The northern terminus is at Stanmore in Middlesex. The 1.5 mile long double-track line from Wembley Park was opened as a branch of the Metropolitan Railway when still a private company in December 1932. The station building was designed in the Metro suburban villa style by C.W. Clark. The original booking hall was at street level, but with the increase in car ownership, it was relocated to car park level. Typically, the car park was originally a goods yard, but as receipts didn't live up to expectations, it was closed in 1936.
Stratford train, this train is now ready to depart. Mind the doors, please.
Stand clear of the doors now. Mind the doors.
Our Jubilee Line train is of 1996 stock, similar to those on the Northern Line. The junction provides access to the 10 stabling sidings. The Stanmore Line was built at a time of severe unemployment and was welcomed by the government to provide some relief. It also opened up a large tract of hitherto undeveloped land for new housing, which in turn provided further employment. One of the novel features of the new branch was known as centralised traffic control, enabling the signal electrical interlocking equipment to be remotely controlled from the existing Wembley Park signal box. first station is Cannons Park, elevated on an embankment. When first opened, it was named Cannons Park Edgware, but the suffix was dropped as housing built up. With the Edgware terminus of the Northern Line being only 1 mile away, at first passengers chose to travel from there into central London. A major factor was that the tube fares were almost half the price of the Metropolitan, which were charged on a mainline basis. Queensbury Station opened in December 1934, exactly 2 years after the rest of the branch. It was built on a greenfield site, so much so that a name had to be invented. With Kingsbury being the nearest area to the south, Queensbury seemed an obvious choice. A substantial 4-storey building was provided with retail units and flats. Some of the roads were also laid out, and Queensbury Circus remains the property of the Underground to this day. The station originally had wooden platforms, the last of these cheap constructions lasting until 1979. Trees give a deceptively rural feel to the branch, but new housing rapidly sprung up and the area was fully developed by the start of the Second World War, much of it covering the land formerly occupied by the Stag Lane Aerodrome, which closed in 1932. At Kingsbury, the line is now below street level. One of the original Metropolitan Company stations built for the opening of the branch, Kingsbury had a similar style building to Stanmore, designed by the same architect. With the trains being one-person operated, drivers open and close the doors by observing video screens built into the consoles. Platform video monitors and mirrors supplement the onboard screens in case of failure.